Good morning, welcome to Johnson's Garden Time. Jeremy, there's certain things in our in horticulture or in our job that can last for decades, that decision. And one of them is planting a tree and selecting a tree. You know, I think the ancient Chinese proverb goes, the best time was 20 years ago to plant a tree, but right now is a great time to plant. Still got some spring left, but you know, soils are warming up, trees are going to get established, and like I say, no better time than right now. And we've got a great selection of trees. Probably the best selection that we'll have all year is right now. You know, one thing that we do want to let people know is if you've got one of those Bradford pear trees, one of those ornamental pear trees, now's a good time to cut it down. You know, we really want to try to get those out of our ecosystem in south central Kansas. They're invasive. They come up in the landscape, and they just keep perpetuating the problem. That's right. So now's a great time to cut those down, replace it with something new. Okay, let's look at maybe some options, or maybe where to go to find a tree for your yard or landscape. Yeah, of course, we want people to come to Johnson's, but you know, there's a lot of locally owned nurseries that have been in the community for decades that are going to be experts in helping to select trees. So the box stores, they've got somebody in Chicago or elsewhere buying those trees. Trees at your local nurseries are going to be selected by people that live here and have experience gardening. Okay, you know, and I say, like on this lot here, there's a variety of trees. There's crab apples, there's oaks, there's 3 different types of maples. So if you're going to plant more than one, plant a variety of trees. As far as planting and establishing, there's just kind of a few things that we want to keep in mind. When you're digging that hole, you want to go at least twice as wide as that root ball, but no deeper. So you want to keep those trees raised up pretty high. We tend to have heavy soils here. That wide is going to let those roots really root out into that new fresh soil. I like to amend that soil some when I backfill that plant. Like I say, dig it at the same depth, but then I like to use the cotton burr compost and mix about 50% compost and about 50% that native soil that came out of that hole. You know, then once we backfill that, we want to put as wide of a mulch ring as you can around that. So K-State's done research that the wider the better, that we can let those roots not have to compete with grass and other plants. Okay, we also have some products that really help that tree get established. You know, the furlong root stimulator is a great rooting hormone to get started with. I like the Mike beneficial fungus as well. And then if you're in a windy spot, we've got stake kits, we've got the trunk protectors. So if you've got weed eaters, those are going to be important as well. Then once the trees are established, use a furlong tree and shrub food around the base of the tree and water it in. Thanks a lot for watching. Come see us. We'll see you next time.